Welcome to the Python tutorial. Today we are going to learn the concept of OOPS in Python. So what is the full form of OOPS, which is Object Oriented Programming and System. So the entire OOPS concept is derived from two words, which is classes and the objects. So what is a class and what is the object? A class is a module which consists of methods and data. An object is anything that really exists in the world. So let's take a simple example to understand the classes and the objects. Suppose there is a building inside a city, so the building which is exists physically inside the world, so the building is the object. And now suppose you have a paper, and inside a paper there is a sketch of the building, so the paper is a blueprint of that building. So the paper is called a classes, which means that the paper consists all the modules, which is data and method, to build a building. So this is the class, which is a paper, and that's the object which is physically exist inside the world. So now let's take another example to understand the classes and object. So here we have two things. In left hand side we have a recipe to bake a cake, and in the left hand side we have some cakes. So as we know that a recipe is needed to bake a cake, so this recipe is called a class and the cake is called a object. So the main difference between the class and object here, which is a cake can be eaten when it is baked, which means that it actually exists in the world, but we can't eat a recipe. So when we bake the cake, which means that we create a object according to the class definition. Class definition means the ingredient and the method which exist inside the recipe. So here we correlate all the things with our classes and object. So simply we have a class which is a recipe and the object which is a cake. So as I already said that class consists of a data and a method. So inside the recipe we have some ingredients, and after that we have some methods. So the ingredients is a data and the method is a way to make the cake. So when we change something inside our classes, or we can say inside our recipe, then the object will also changes. So that's all about the classes and objects. So now let's move to the another topic where we can see how to make the classes and how to make the object in Python.